Do you know that I only allow you to contact me, human, the alien queen cautioned, her voice resonating like a haunting symphony. Her shimmering form glowed in the dim light of her throne room, each intricate scale of her exoskeleton refracting iridescent hues. I, Dr. Emily Clarke, the representative of Earth's diplomatic mission, stood at the threshold of this monumental encounter, my pulse racing. The Queen's chamber was vast, an organic cathedral pulsating with life. Veins of light coursed through the walls, and the air buzzed with an unearthly energy. "I am honored, Your Majesty," I replied, bowing my head slightly. "Your willingness to speak with me is a privilege I deeply respect." Her multifaceted eyes locked onto mine, their alien intelligence assessing every flicker of emotion. "Honored, yes," she said, her mandibles clicking. "Yet I sense the weight of your purpose, human. Speak plainly. Why has your kind come to the Verge?" The Verge, a galactic no-man's land, was a sector known for its rich resources and mysterious phenomena. Earth's expansion into space had brought us here, and with it, an urgency to negotiate peace before conflicts ignited. "We seek peace and mutual understanding," I said carefully. "Our species has much to learn and offer. Cooperation could benefit both our worlds." The Queen tilted her head, her antennae quivering. Words crafted to conceal as much as they reveal. "Trust is a scarce currency, human. Why should I invest it in you?" I swallowed hard. Because without trust, there will only be conflict. We've seen what war does, and we've learned from our past. I hope your people have, too. The room fell silent. The alien queen's gaze bore into me, and for a moment I feared I'd overstepped. Then, she leaned forward, her massive form casting shadows that danced along the bioluminescent walls. "Our history is etched in scars," she said. "We do not forgive easily, nor do we forget. Then perhaps," I ventured, "we can forge a new chapter together. One where forgiveness and collaboration define our legacy." A chittering sound echoed around the chamber as her court of advisors, smaller versions of the Queen, reacted with a mix of curiosity and skepticism. She raised a clawed hand, silencing them instantly. "I shall consider your proposal," she said. "But first, a test." I tensed. "What kind of test?" Her mandibles spread in a gesture I couldn't decipher. "A test of resolve and truth. Deep within the Verge lies the Prism Shard, an artifact older than my kind. Retrieve it, and you will have my attention. Fail, and your species will be deemed unworthy." The weight of her decree settled over me. "I accept." Her eyes gleamed. "Then go, human. Prove your worth." The Verge was a labyrinth of dangers. I assembled a team, Myra, an expert xenobiologist, Captain Lang, a seasoned pilot, and R-17, a sentient AI unit. Together, we set out on our ship, the Venture. The Queen's Court provided us with limited intel, only cryptic maps and vague warnings about the Shard's guardians. "This feels like a wild goose chase," Lang muttered as we navigated the nebulae. "Why do we even trust them?" "Because we don't have a choice," I replied. "If we fail, it's not just our mission that ends. It's Earth's future in the stars." Myra studied the holographic maps. The Verge's anomalies are off the charts. Gravity distortions, energy spikes. "It's like the laws of physics don't apply here." "They probably don't," R-17 chimed in. "I calculate a 62% probability of encountering life forms hostile to our presence." "Comforting," Lang grumbled. Our journey was fraught with peril. Space storms buffeted the Venture, and strange creatures, vaguely serpentine, their bodies composed of living light, shadowed our movements. We pressed on, guided by the cryptic maps and a shared determination. Finally, we reached the heart of the Verge, a colossal crystalline structure suspended in a void of shifting colors. The Prism Shard glowed at its center, radiating an almost hypnotic energy. That's it, Myra breathed. But we're not alone. Figures emerged from the void, their forms shifting like smoke and starlight. They were the Verge's guardians, entities of pure energy. They didn't speak, but their intent was clear as they advanced toward us. Lang, keep the ship steady. I ordered. Myra, R-17, with me. We moved cautiously, each step toward the shard met with resistance. The Guardian's energy lashed out, forcing us to dodge and weave. Myra used a device to project a barrier, while R-17 calculated patterns in their movements. Emily, the shard is destabilizing the area. Myra shouted. We need to act fast. I reached out toward the shard, its energy pulsing against my hand. The Guardians closed in, their attacks intensifying. Desperation fueled my resolve. With a final surge of effort, I grasped the artifact, its light enveloping us. When the light faded, we were back aboard the Venture, the shard secured in a containment field. The Guardians were gone, and the ship's systems hummed with renewed stability. We did it, Lang said, his voice filled with disbelief. For now, I said. Let's hope the Queen sees this as proof of our intentions. Back in the Queen's throne room, I presented the Prism Shard. Her court buzzed with astonishment as she examined it. You have succeeded, she said, her voice tinged with something akin to respect. Few have faced the Verge and returned. Does this mean you'll consider our proposal? I asked, my heart pounding. The Queen's gaze softened, her mandibles clicking thoughtfully. Your actions speak louder than your words, human. You have earned the right to continue this dialogue. Relief washed over me. Thank you, Your Majesty. But beware, she cautioned. Trust is not a single act. It is a journey, fraught with trials. I nodded. We're ready to take that journey. Together. The Queen's antennae twitched, and for the first time, I saw a glimmer of hope in her eyes. Then let it begin. As we left her chamber, I couldn't help but feel that this was only the first step in a long, arduous path. But it was a step worth taking, for the future of both our worlds. Years passed, and the collaboration between Earth and the Queen species flourished. The Verge became a symbol of unity, its mysteries unraveled through joint exploration. The Prism Shard's energy, once a symbol of trial, powered innovations that transformed both civilizations. One day, as I stood aboard a new vessel, an Earth Queen Alliance flagship, I received a message from the Queen. Her voice, now familiar, resonated with warmth. Dr. Clarke, she said, you proved that trust can be forged even in the face of ancient scars. Together, we have changed the stars. Looking out into the infinite expanse of space, I smiled. The journey had been perilous, but it was one worth taking. For in the end, it wasn't just about survival, it was about building a future where hope thrived, even among the stars.